I'm so tired of this all. I don't want to do this anymore. Does this sound familiar? If even resting doesn't help, you might be burned out. Burnout affects nearly 77% of workers, and it's not just about work, it's about how we handle stress. Hi, welcome to Life's Little Fixes. Today we'll explore what burnout is, why it happens, and most importantly, how to recover and move forward. So let's jump right in. So what is burnout? It's an ongoing state of emotional, physical, or mental exhaustion due to prolonged stress. But it's not just about feeling tired. It's deeper than that. There are many causes and effects to burnout, but we'll focus on the most common ones. If we know the cause, then we could try to prevent it from happening and therefore avoid the effect. So what are some common causes of burnout? Overworking or a lack of balance can be a cause. When your work-life balance is irregular and tilts to one side over the other, such as more work and less living life, then the stress of feeling overworked can become a problem. Sometimes the problem isn't the balance, but maybe expectations we have for ourselves. Unrealistic expectations or perfectionism can also cause burnout. As they say, you are your own worst critic. But this isn't the only common problem. Feeling unappreciated or stuck in a repetitive routine you can't seem to get out of can also cause burnout. The effects of these causes can change from person to person, and everyone feels it in different degrees. Some common effects of burnout are emotional exhaustion, loss of motivation, irritability, or even physical symptoms like headaches and fatigue. Does any of this sound familiar? If so, let's talk about how to turn things around. Here are 7 strategies to help you recharge and recover. Tip 1. Take a break and step away. Sometimes the best thing you can do is nothing. Give yourself permission to pause, whether it's a full day off, a weekend, or even a longer break if possible. Disconnect from the source of stress entirely. Put away your work or responsibilities and recharge. Even our smartphones need a break sometimes. So make like a smartphone and chill for a bit. Tip 2. Relieve stress with a fun activity. Engage in something that sparks joy and shifts your focus away from stress. This could be as simple as taking a walk, listening to music, reading, painting, or anything else that makes you happy. Reconnecting with activities you love can help you reset mentally. Nature and animals can also help relieve stress. You could even just stick your head out the window, close your eyes, and feel the warm sun and cool breeze. Then take a deep breath and exhale. Feeling calmer yet? Tip 3. Break tasks into smaller parts. If you're burned out because everything feels like it's too much, simplify it. Focus on one thing at a time. Start small. Baby steps are still progress. It's easier to tackle smaller problems than larger ones. This approach is less about productivity and more about reducing the feeling of overwhelm. Even our computers can feel overwhelmed. Let's prevent that from happening to you too. Tip 4. Practice self-compassion. Burnout can come with a lot of guilt or frustration, especially if you feel like you're falling behind. Remind yourself that you're human and it's okay to need rest. Acknowledge your feelings without judgment and treat yourself with kindness. It's okay to not be okay. You're not falling behind. You're prioritizing your well-being so that you can tackle those tasks with more energy later. Shifting your mindset can sometimes make all the difference. Tip 5. Reassess priorities and say no. Burnout often happens when you're stretched too thin. Take a step back and evaluate your commitments. Ask yourself what's truly essential and let go of the rest. It's okay to say no or delegate where possible. You are one person, not an entire team. Take care of yourself before a serious health issue arises. Tip 6. Establish boundaries. Preventing burnout is just as important as recovering from it. Set clear limits on your time and energy, whether it's turning off work notifications after hours or protecting your weekends. Boundaries help you sustain balance in the long run. For example, stop working after dinner to give yourself time to relax. Tip 7. Seek support. Burnout can feel isolating, but you don't have to handle it alone. Talk to a friend, family member, or mentor. Sometimes, sharing what you're going through can lighten the emotional load. If it feels severe, seeking professional help is always a good option. There are also apps and online counseling available as an additional option. Sometimes, it's easier to open up to a professional or even a stranger, and that's okay. Taking care of yourself comes first. Burnout happens to the best of us, but it doesn't have to define you. What strategies have helped you overcome burnout? To recap, we talked about what burnout is and the causes for it. We also discussed the effects it can have on us and 7 strategies for dealing with it. Start with one small change and take it one day at a time. I'd love to hear your thoughts. Share this video if it was helpful. You never know who it might help by doing so. Remember, burnout doesn't have to define you. Take it one step at a time. You've got this.